Prepare for war with the code. Number 1. Smiling face, the fake friend. Let's begin with the simplest and most deceptive emoji, the smiling face. When we see a message from a stranger, our initial guard is up. That's normal human defense. But the moment that message contains a friendly smile, our brain's sophisticated defense system is immediately softened. The key lies in a fascinating component of our brain called mirror neurons. These neurons fire both when we perform an action and when we observe that same action being performed by another person. Emojis are essentially hijacking this ancient biological code. When you see a smiling face, your mirror neurons fire, as if you are watching a real person smile at you in real life. That instant visual signal of a smile generates automatic, subconscious trust and goodwill. It's an evolutionary shortcut for establishing safety. Scammers exploit this by using these seemingly harmless faces to bypass the logical, critical part of your brain that would normally question their motives. They are essentially introducing themselves as a friend before you even read their deceptive text, making you instantly less skeptical. Number 2. Red heart, the fast track button. The red heart emoji doesn't communicate logic. It communicates emotion and sincerity. This is the fast track button for trust. In a face-to-face interaction, a person has to spend weeks or months to prove their sincerity and build a bond strong enough for a heart symbol to be meaningful. But digitally, the heart emoji is a prepackaged emotional claim. When you see it, your brain skips the lengthy validation process. It automatically assumes the message comes with good intent and high stakes. This is a critical vulnerability. Scammers embed the heart emoji into urgent messages. By attaching a powerful emotional claim to a high-pressure situation, they force you into an emotional state where you prioritize saving the sincere relationship or account over scrutinizing the technical details of the scam. The heart acts as emotional leverage, making you drop your guard instantly. Number 3. Thinking face, the scammer's ploy. The thinking face emoji is used by sophisticated scammers as a tool for false empathy. A good scammer knows that a message that sounds too perfect will raise suspicion. When a suspicious request or claim is made, the thinking face suggests that the sender is human, slightly unsure, and genuinely worried about you. This is a deliberate tactic to humanize the sender and remove the appearance of a cold, calculated program. By showing a moment of doubt or thought, the sender seems to be grappling with the problem alongside you. This makes you feel that they are an ally, not a threat. Your natural inclination is to help an ally solve a problem, which leads you directly into the scammer's trap. This emoji is the digital equivalent of a scammer sighing heavily before telling you bad news. It disarms your skepticism by feigning concern. Number 4. Money bag, the reward trigger. The money bag emoji is designed to trigger your brain's most powerful chemical motivator, dopamine. Our brains are hardwired to chase rewards. The moment you see an image associated with money or prizes, your brain releases a surge of dopamine. This release occurs before you even receive the reward, based only on the anticipation of it. Scammers weaponize this anticipation. They promise instant wealth. Congratulations, you've won a new phone. Claim it here. This dopamine rush immediately pushes your brain into a state of emotional urgency and excitement, completely overriding your ability to perform a risk assessment. You become focused on the perceived reward, not the logical mechanism of how you won it, or the security risks of clicking the link. This is a direct hijacking of your neural reward pathway, making the scammer's message irresistible and causing impulsive actions. Number 5. Crossmark, the authority effect. The crossmark or stop sign emojis are highly effective at establishing unearned authority. Throughout our lives, these symbols are associated with rules, safety warnings, and institutions like traffic signs or error messages. When a stranger uses these emojis, your brain automatically assigns a level of importance and correctness to their statement. You comply because you've been conditioned to respect those symbols. This creates a powerful authority effect. You perceive the sender as a reliable guide who is looking out for your safety, thus making you highly susceptible to their subsequent instructions. The scammer gains control by establishing himself as the protector or the expert, simply by deploying these universally understood visual cues of caution and enforcement. Number 6. Eyes, the surveillance illusion. The eyes emoji creates a subtle, yet powerful, surveillance illusion. Humans are social creatures who regulate their behavior when they believe they are being watched. It's an evolutionary mechanism to ensure group compliance. When you receive a message containing the emoji, it signals that the sender is intensely observing and waiting for your response. This pressure makes your brain divert resources away from critical analysis and towards rapid social compliance. You feel compelled to answer quickly and follow the implied social rules. Your cognitive load increases, making it harder to spot spelling errors, unusual URLs, or illogical requests. The scammer uses the illusion of being watched to prevent you from taking the time needed to expose the fraud, forcing you into a corner where rapid action is your only perceived choice. Number 7. Hourglass, the urgency trap. The hourglass or alarm emojis are a direct assault on the brain's emotional center, the amygdala. These are the ultimate tools for creating an urgency trap. When a message screams, "Time is running out," your brain triggers the ancient fight or flight response. This immediate panic state dramatically degrades your executive function. Your ability to evaluate evidence, check details, or consider alternatives shuts down. The only objective of your brain becomes immediate survival or problem resolution. Scammers rely on the fact that your panic will prevent you from thinking rationally. This is why the most successful scams always involve a countdown timer or a threat of imminent loss, amplified by these potent urgency emojis. Number 8. Shrug, the casual bypass. The shrug emoji is a masterful psychological trick used to normalize the absurd. When a scammer makes an extraordinary, unbelievable claim, "You won a lottery you didn't enter," no idea how about you, the shrug emoji attempts to reduce your cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is the mental stress we feel when holding two contradictory ideas. In this case, "I won a lot of money," versus "This makes no sense." The shrug emoji works to casually brush aside the no sense part, suggesting the contradiction is unimportant. This makes your brain more willing to accept the unbelievable claim because the sender himself is acting like it's a small, insignificant detail. It's a deliberate tactic to make you ignore the red flags and accept the extraordinary promise without question.